Greetings, friend. Let's do a short practice to reset by cleansing the five senses, which are how we perceive life. So, taking time to tend to nourish the five senses, to reset, to regulate the breath, to be present, to move a little bit. So, meet me in a seated position. Feel free to sit on a prop to support your sit bones if that feels nice in your body. Feel free to sit in a chair. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, you can. If not, a soft gaze. And sense your body, the space it takes up. Notice any sensations that are present. Shift your awareness to the undercurrent of breath beneath the sensations, focusing on the current of breath, not the sensations. And allow that undercurrent of breath to become smooth and steady, flowing seamlessly in and out of the nostrils. If for some reason you're not able to comfortably breathe through the nose, breathe through the mouth. Excuse me. Earth beneath you, supporting, holding, stabilizing you. Sky above, expansive, spacious, vast, infinite potential and possibility all around you. And as you sink your awareness to the undercurrent of breath, beneath the sensation, the rise and fall of thought, observe where the breath flows into the nostrils at the very beginning of the inhale. And observe where the breath flows out of the nostrils towards the end of the exhale. Noticing where the breath starts and where the breath ends. Where the inhale starts and where the exhale dissolves. Allowing your attention to now notice the texture, the temperature of the breath inside of the nasal passageway as it flows in and as it flows out. Acknowledging the nose and the sense of smell. And inviting the sense of smell that perceives fragrance to relax. the channels that run through the nostrils to the brain. Open, minimal tension, soft. Continue to allow the current of breath to flow smooth and steady as you bring your awareness to the mouth. And notice if there's any particular taste in the mouth. If there's a sweetness, a bitterness, a metallic taste, a salty taste, no taste. If there is salivation or lack of salivation. And if in the mouth there's not a sweet taste, if there's not salivation, take your tongue and rotate your tongue around the teeth and the gums in a circular motion. And keep doing this to either you feel a sense of salivation in the mouth or a sense of sweetness, a taste of sweetness. And once that arises, relax the tongue, relax the jaw. Inviting the sense of taste, the taste buds on the tongue, the channels that carry that experience to the mind to relax. Breath still flowing. Open and close your eyes quickly, blinking the eyes 30 times to the best of your ability, counting whenever you're ready. And after that, close, scrunching the eyes first, closed, and then relax the eyes. Eyes can be either open, soft, or eyelids shut. Bring your hands together and feel the touch of your palms, your fingertips. Eyes relax. Beginning to tune in with the sense of touch. Rub your hands together until there is a warmth. And then take that sense of touch and that warmth and rest your hands over your eyes, relaxing the channels of the eyes, the perception of the eyes that runs to the mind to create image, understanding. Feel the sensation of your palms, your hands against your skin. Bring the hands together once more and rub the hands gently together, generating heat. And once there's a sense of heat, bringing the hands trust over the ears, quieting the sense of sound, tending to nourishing the sense of sound, the channels that run from the ears to the brain, the mind. And feeling that sense of touch as the hands rest over the ears, the touch of your skin. Relax your hands in your lap, allowing the channels of smell, taste, sight, touch, and sound that all meet in the mind to create understanding, allowing a sense of softening through those sense channels. The current of breath flows smooth and steady. Begin to extend your legs, opening the feet out wider than hip distance. So if you turn your toes in, your big toes don't touch. You can stay on your prop, or you might choose to not be on a prop. You can rest your hands in your lap or behind you if you need a little more support to stay upright in your spine. On your next inhale, sit up tall. And on your exhale, turn your pinky toes as far out as you possibly can. Inhale, draw the big toes together. And exhale, rotate the feet out. Inhale, draw the big toes inward. Exhale, let the pinky toes dial outwards. Continue. Observing this undercurrent of breath from which motion arises, letting the breath drive the practice. Continue this and add a little bounce in your knees as you rotate the feet in and out. Continue to be the internal and external rotation of the feet to be slow and steady as the bouncing arises in the legs. Start to lift your shoulders up and down. You might start to let the whole entire spine and head do a little jig, a little movement. And pick up your hands and shake out your hands and your elbows. Move your head from side to side. You let this motion get really playful, really light, really loose. Not worried about control, so not so much worried about it being perfectly in sync with the breath as much as letting the breath flow, and then now letting the movement be a little wild, a little unrestricted. And let the movement start to taper back off into stillness. Sit up tall. Observe the sensation from the movement, the bouncing, the shaking, the stirring. Notice how that affected your body, your mind. And then return to the undercurrent of breath. You could also, for future reference, if you're doing this again, if you're in a chair, you could sit up or stand up and do a little bouncing, shaking, standing up. Come back to a comfortable seat. Come back to letting the mind rest on the undercurrent of breath. This time beginning to notice where the inhale ends in the center of the heart, the cave of the heart, the home of self with a capital S. Where the inhale ends and pours into the ocean, the infinite self of the heart. And notice where the exhale dissolves into the space around you, about 4 anjali or 4 fingertips. 12 anjali, 12 fingertips away from the nose, dissolving into spaciousness. And allowing the mind to rest in these 2 points, the end of the inhale that pours into the ocean of the heart, and the end of the exhale that dissolves into spaciousness, emptiness. The bottom of the inhale that pours into the ocean of the heart, fullness. And the bottom of the exhale that pours into space, vastness, emptiness. Resting in what my teacher would call the fullness of emptiness and the emptiness of fullness. These 2 points where consciousness is expanded, these 2 points where our mind dissolves into pure consciousness. Bringing the hands to the heart, lowering the chin slightly in reverence, gratitude, honor, humiliation. May the light of consciousness shine through, invoking clarity, compassion, connection. May we pause to tend to the breath presence and the 5 senses of perception when we need a reset, a recalibration, a rejuvenation. Lifting thumbs up between the brow line. The divine light inside of me sees, honors, and supports the divine light inside of you. Om Shanti, Om Namaste. Peace be with you. Blessings. Best wishes.